Jose Toval of the men's volleyball program as well as the women's. Toval, you were just named head coach of the men's volleyball team. What are your emotions like heading into the season?
Um, I'm not really an emotional person. I'm just about my job. It's another step into what I want to accomplish as a person and as a coach now. Not my first time coaching. I'm glad I had have the opportunity to coach in my alma mater. I graduated from Lehman, so I'm proud of that, and I want to make a difference in the program. Make it grow with time.
And also, you're head coach of both the men and women's volleyball programs. How is that for you? As you mentioned, you just graduated from it. No, wait.
Yeah, coaching men and women, it's differently. It's very different in the aspect of how you interact with the athlete itself. It's very different how you go and speak to a female athlete to how you speak to a man athlete. The volleyball aspect of it is the same. The technicality is all the same. When you show somebody how to approach the ball, how to pass the ball, serve the ball, everything is the same. It's more like the emotional level from both teams. It's fairly different. I had the privilege to have some good athletes here, so the experience is positive. They're all good. They're all good.
Yeah, and you graduated from Lehman in 2008 with a mass communications degree.
Yeah.
While you were here, you were a 4-year member of, and started in all 4 years as the men's volleyball program.
Yeah.
And you were a member of back-to-back CUNYAC championships in the swimming and diving program in 2006, 2007.
Back-to-back.
Yeah, back-to-back. Three-peat, 06, 07, and 08. So
Yep.
you got to say, you were the best man for the job, right?
Well, that is something that I'm very proud of, and it's something that I want to install in all my athletes. That competitive spirit. Not everybody has that, especially coming out of high school. I have 5 freshmen coming in this year,
Nice.
which makes it a little tough to teach them how to compete and how to show up in every game. It's important not to have expectations. That's what I tell all my athletes, female or male. Just as hard as you work in practice, it's going to show in the game. So it starts in practice, and that's what I always tell them: show up. As a swimming champion, which I had the privilege to be here at Lehman for that. That's what our coach always told us. When you get on that water, show up. My volleyball coaches used to tell me the same thing. You get on that court, show up, and by show up, I mean put in perspective everything that you practice every day.
Yeah, and you speak of expectation and showing up. You guys were named 6th in the preseason polls, negative 29%. What do you have to say about something like that?
I personally don't look at that. I don't look at anyone's expectations. I don't have expectations for me, the team, and I teach my athletes not to have expectations, because with expectation comes a lot of pressure, and pressure only either breaks you or makes you. It's about trying. It's about working hard every day, and the results will show. If everybody thinks we're 6, then in their mind we're 6. To me, we're better than that, but it'll show with time.
Yeah. So you lost, keys to your team. You had Jaleel Lino, Miguel Gallardo, but you have new freshmen coming in and new players. How are they fitting into your system and what you want to do here?
Yeah, losing Jaleel and Miguel was hard. Miguel always brought in the energy that we needed. He was a very fiery player in practice and in the games, and sometimes you need that. And Jaleel had the all-around skill. Great athlete for freshmen when they coming in to look at and to want to play like. Unfortunately, he won't be with us. I thought it was going to happen, but freshmen know what they have to do. We practice every day hard. The same thing I used to teach Jaleel, I'm teaching them. So I have 5 freshmen coming in. I think I have 1 senior. Everybody else is a sophomore and a junior. And like I said before, there's no expectations. It's just put in the work. We're trying to do something here, create a system for this program and create a system for this year and the years to come. So it's just about incorporating the right mentality and the effort to accomplish that.
And you say, you want to build a system here and get anyone to go. And with that system, is that something you see that needs to change from last year? It was a different coach now, but is that something that is your main focus, to create a system?
Yes, I think volleyball, I've played volleyball since I was very young. I don't consider myself the best volleyball player, but I do study my sport. I watch volleyball, I breathe volleyball, I eat volleyball, and I always tell my athletes, when you see a basketball player, a baseball player, a football player, everybody knows what they're doing in their sport, who the top athlete is. But when you ask a volleyball player who the top athlete is, or who's going to the Olympics, or who's in the national team, not a lot of people know. You know, and that's what I'm trying to install in my athlete. Respect your sport, love your sport. And by creating a system, volleyball is not what it used to be. It's not about set the ball high and hit the ball. Athletes have played the sport before. Some returning players like Ramon Jimenez, I have Orlando Vargas, Emmanuel Ortiz. You know, those are players that play volleyball throughout the year. Players that can contribute a lot and help the young players, you know, accomplish what we want as a team.
All right, Toval, good luck in the season, and practice is starting now, so it's time to get ready, right?
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so